The following segment is a paid commercial program by Heritage Bank, member FDIC. It's time for Ask the Expert on News Talk 1340 and 96.3 FM, KWLM.
Yeah, thanks for joining us once again for Ask the Expert. Folks from Heritage Bank joining us this morning. In this morning with us is Josh Dierks. He's the Business Relationship Manager. Josh, good morning.
Good morning.
Also joining us this morning is Mandy Fleming. She's the Market Manager. Mandy, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, and joining us is Market President Dave Henle. Dave, good morning.
Good morning to you, Todd.
Well, Dave, as we come into the spring and summer season, there's lots of things going on in the community. There's Wilmer Fests going on and all kinds of activities. And Heritage Bank takes pride in being part of the community and being part of all those festivities.
We do. Just a little history of who is Heritage Bank. We've been in the community 50 years, which we're pretty proud of, starting in Pennock, then branching to Wilmer, then to Spicer, and then finally to Raymond. So we have a really good foothold here within the community with those 4 locations. So that's something we're extremely proud of.
Yeah.
And a community bank needs to be part of the community. Part of banking 101 is the customers entrust us with their money, with deposits, and then in turn, we loan those out for home purchases, vehicles, campers, boats, side-by-sides, and then, of course, provide loans for local businesses, helping them grow and create jobs. So that's one, the economic growth is one aspect why a community bank is extremely important. Local investment is another, where our profits pretty much a lot of it will go back into community events, sponsorships. It's just at the Spicer Playground that we helped build and support back in 2007. We've had a little bit of a gap there because the kids were getting older, and now we have grandkids, so of course we're back there. But, we were a major sponsor back in 2007 on that playground, and of course we were a major sponsor in the Wilmer Playground also, which is great. So that's just one small little project that we support. So, it's a lot of fun, but you forget kind of what we've invested in. I've worked at the bank for 25 years, so it's kind of fun to kind of look at those type of projects. And we were involved. So you got to be proud about that.
For sure.
Another reason of why a community bank is important is that we're very committed to the financial education and helping, our customers understand and manage their finances a little bit better. Another program that we're extremely involved in is the KCEO program that offers a business experience to basically Wilmer juniors and seniors, New London School District, and then also ACGC School District. This year they're going to have 9 individuals pretty much get through that program, and next year they have 21 students signed up for it. So that's pretty exciting on it. So, and then of course community involvement. That's who we are. One of the highlights that we just had is that we were recognized for being 40 years as a chamber member just recently. So that's great, and we like to support the community.
Sure. Now, being an employee-owned Heritage Bank, as it is, that engenders some of that community outreach that you engage too, because you all are part of the community itself, and being employee-owned, that I would think that would help that.
It really does. And one of the things that we implemented 2 years ago is that for volunteering, every employee at the bank gets 16 hours or 2 days to volunteer. So,
great.
Paid time to volunteer. So that's something that we're extremely proud of at Heritage.
I should say. So what are some of the things, more specifically, Mandy, that Heritage Bank is doing in some of the community activities? We just had Cinco de Mayo recently, and that's certainly celebrated in the U.S. and our communities.
Yes, most definitely. Some past things we've done recently, we were involved with the food shelf donation food drive. We matched $2,500 in donations. We also did a community bank's blood drive where we encouraged our employees to donate and get their family members in as well. We had lots of first-time donors. Also, we have some donors who have given up to 4 gallons over time with the bank. So
that would seem to be unhealthy. Oh, not all
not
at
one
once.
time. Yeah, and we did bring in the most donations just to toot our horn a little bit and bring the piggy bank back to Heritage Bank. Yes, so we also are the proud sponsor of Kayla Maciel, a Wilmerfest candidate. She's worked with the bank for just over a year now, so we're excited to support her and see her go through the process for Wilmerfest.
Oh, that's great. So have you had other employees then that were participants in Wilmerfest and things like that?
I'm not sure. I'm fairly new to the bank, but I know we have had some past winners at the bank, so candidates that have won. So again, we're excited to see Kayla go through the process.
Yeah. And Josh is the business relationship manager. You're involved in all of that stuff too, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. I have the privilege of being the Heritage Bank's sponsor essentially for the United Way here in town. I've been being on their board of directors, which has been a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, that's terrific. How about yourself personally, Mandy? Are there things that you really like to dig into or something's coming you see in the community? Go, I'd like to get involved with that and get your family involved too?
Yeah, I'm excited to be in the parades this summer. We'll be in Raymond, Wilmer, Pennock, getting involved, sponsoring the kids pedal pull in Raymond as well. So that is exciting for me. I love being involved. In the past, I like to participate in these kind of things. So just seeing what we can do to get more involved and stay active and involved.
Yeah. The food shelf, unfortunately, Mandy, has really come more and more people using it all the time because of economic situations, what have you. It's great that you guys are such good supporters of the food shelf.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that. Again, we know the need is out there and just trying to do what we can to help. I know Josh has a couple of things with United Way coming up that he could touch on as well.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, yeah. Well, I'm just happy that Heritage Bank is the primary sponsor for the... I'm just happy that Heritage Bank is the primary sponsor for the United Way Golf fundraiser that's coming up on June 20th, which is a absolutely wonderful opportunity for the bank to get involved with a community-driven fundraiser that goes to support a wonderful organization like United Way.
That's one of the granddaddies of golf tournaments in the entire area is that one. So to be involved with that, there's tons of people that go to a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what will your involvement be then? How do you help with that event? And when is it coming up? Do you have any details on it?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's on June 20th. You're able to register through a couple different avenues if you're interested in registering, whether it be the United Way website or through our Facebook portals. We should have some registration options coming up here soon. Essentially, it starts at 10:30, if I recall correctly. And it's just going to be a wonderful day of golf with the funds going to support all the wonderful programs United Way has to offer.
Yeah, I was just looking over at my calendar to see if I have my availability. See, the yellow is when I'm going to be gone. So perfect. I can show up for that. Then, as a matter of fact, that August one, Dave, is the one you were asking me about earlier.
It's all yellow.
I know there's a lot of yellow, isn't there? They don't ask me to work all that much. No, but that's terrific. And that's another way that you can be a community bank is by helping to host a golf tournament, and you're all there as check-ins are happening, and you can reach out to people right there at the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and those type of things, and having your people play, Dave, with others out during the course of the golf tournament, it's a great, way to just get to know your client base and your customers more, and not even client based and customers, but just the people of the community better.
It really is.
Yeah,
it's just it's a fun day to support some great programs that the United Way has. So, Josh, just go through a couple couple programs or the programs that United Way supports.
Yeah, absolutely. So including but not limited to, we have the Stuff the Bus program, which helps get school supplies to needy families that necessarily can't afford all the school supplies that they necessarily need. There's also Little Bums, which essentially does 2 annual diaper drives to people that might have difficulty affording diapers in our community. We have the Future World Changers, which is basically preschool readiness kits to help some additional education opportunities prior to kids getting into preschool. We've also recently brought back the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, which is awesome because that just distributes books for children ages 0 to 5, which is absolutely fantastic. And then we obviously have the Village, which is an educational children's museum right here in town by the Pizza Ranch.
Yeah. So Imagination Library had ceased for a while, and now it's back?
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a great program. I know talking with folks from the United Way and that have children, their kids get those books in the mail. It's pretty cool. It's a great program. Lots of great programming at the United Way. So you guys are really partnered with them pretty tight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I have the opportunity to be on the board of directors of United Way, basically through being at Heritage Bank. So it's wonderful to be a part of an organization that is so keen on giving back to its communities.
Yeah. How can community members then get involved too? If you guys can direct them in the right way or go directly to United Way, how does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you visit liveunitedwcm.com, .org, there is a portion on the website that shows local volunteer opportunities that are coming up in the area. If you also visit our website, we also have the May Matchmaker program going on right now, which essentially there's a couple businesses that have guaranteed up to $35,000, and they'll match up to that amount for every donation of in the community.
Sure. So a bunch of us get together, come up with $35K, and they've got the rest.
Yep, absolutely.
Wow, that's terrific. So great matching sponsorships. And do you go out and procure those sponsorships then yourselves?
Yes, we absolutely do.
Yeah. Well, that's terrific. And Dave, this again just aligns with community outreach with the United Way, and they help so many different non-profit community organizations in our area.
They really do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you how closely aligned? Heritage Bank has been with the United Way for a long time.
We have.
Yeah.
Yep. We've always had annual campaigns to help support them, and again, it's one of the great organization within this area.
Yeah. What is kind of the how does this align with the mission? So the top sets the mission, and then you ask the others to follow through it. And what's the mission there at Heritage Bank?
The mission is to support our community, and be involved in our community, and to enhance our community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you go back, Josh, and doing all these things with United Way and so forth is part of that mission for Heritage Bank.
It absolutely is. So me personally, I do have a passion for making sure that young children are able to succeed, So I think that aligns with Heritage Bank's mission of helping people succeed financially is when we're able to have these resources for kids to receive, for them to better succeed. Obviously, it makes their parents succeed financially as well. So I think it's a nice full circle loop between the two organizations.
Right, that's for sure. Is there something on your website that people can go and see the community involvements for Heritage Bank?
Hey, you want to touch on that a little bit? I'm not too sure if there's an actual portal on our website or not.
We do not, but it's a great idea, Todd.
Sure.
Fantastic idea.
I'm a curveball pitcher, Dave. So once in a while, those come in.
I know. I like that.
But people can get a hold of you if they want to come in and see what the bank and they want to know community involvement. You're more than happy to.
Absolutely. The door's always open.
Yeah, that's for sure. Mandy, tell us about, the next thing that's coming up that Heritage is involved with here this spring and summer.
Yeah, so we are sponsoring a Cinco de Mayo celebration here in May on the 17th. So look for that to be coming and more to be coming on that. We will have flyers posted up in the bank. And you can always check our social media pages. We always update those with events we have done and will be doing and how to get involved as well.
Great. So you can just go on Facebook and search Heritage Bank and it comes up for you.
Yes, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as well.
HeritageBankNA.com is the website. Do you have a kind of a general phone number people can call and find out more about the bank?
Yes, we do. We have a local number here, 320-235-5720.
Yeah. Dave, thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Dave Henle joining us this morning. He's the market president. Mandy Fleming, market manager, and Josh Dierks, who is the business relationship manager for Heritage Bank, HeritageBankNA.com. Folks, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, you too.